the belief that Argentina is being favored by FIFA, that just doesn't appear out of nowhere, you know. In my view, this thing has been happening for years. People got used to Messi being treated like something that doesn't deserve a whistle or a foul, you know. Every time a ref blew a foul for Messi, people would be like, wow, it's going to be a goal, because it happened rare. Most of the games that if you watched Messi for years, Messi will get fouled now, and he would crawl on his hands and knees, run and get the ball and get to it and go and dribble the next person. He would dribble 10 people and 3 of them had fouled him, and there was no way the ref would blow a whistle. That was a monster Messi. So this thing that Argentina is being favored comes from that perspective that he deserved it. People feel like, no, that's normal for Messi. That's normal in the game. Messi could get fouled and no whistling, nothing, because he wants to dribble 10 and he scores. But remember that the man is gotten old, so now he cannot dribble. He's using his mind. So when he's using his mind, when he gets the ball, he always makes sure it's going to be dangerous, or it's going to be dangerous, and he's going to get fouled for that. But it's not always. So now it's different, because now he won't get up and run after the ball again. He won't do what he used to do. You foul me here, the ball is there, I'll run for it and I'll get it. He's no longer doing that. You know, now he gets fouled, he goes down. Messi used to play the game like getting fouled is normal. If you look at him, his legs, sometimes you think, how did that leg not break? You know? So from 2006 to 2019, fans watch Messi receive countless hard tackles for the Barcelona and Argentina. Many of those fouls went unpunished. You understand what I mean? They were unpunished, or they were just getting slightly punishments. There was numerous matches where Messi continued playing while bleeding, clearly needing medical attention, and we as fans saw it as normal. You know, for Argentina, you know, in South America, whenever you go and play in competitions like Copa America, always Messi would finish the tournament. Were very hard, mostly for Argentina, and Argentina always lost for one reason. The fouls that were committed against them were always being ignored, because they always got ignored, because the players, you get kicked, you see an advantage, you get up and try and play along. Every time they get kicked, they see an advantage, they get up, try and play along and go. So referees were always denying them a chance to get fouls and goals. And teams see that as the only way to stop Messi. For example, El Clasico games, the only way that they were trying to stopping Messi was often the opposition main priority was physical defense. It was expected, you understand? And many Barcelona fans believed that referees did not always protect him enough. Whether we like it or not, they did not protect him enough. Whether people agree or disagree with the view, it became part of the public perception that surrounding Messi. And all that changed in 2020. Let's not lie. 2020, everything changed. You understand? 2020 rules certainly favored Argentina. It was the football itself changed. It wasn't that the rules always favored Argentina. The rules favored Argentina because football changed. There was VAR, and it became a bigger thing in the game, you know, and the rules became part of the game. When Argentina younger generation learned how to use those rules, like the new generation that won the cups with Argentina with Messi, they learned how to use those rules. They learned how to get the results through VAR. They learned how to, you know, protest VAR, and I am sure even the captain Messi adapted to it. You know, so every decision he will make sure he speaks to the ref, and the ref they check VAR, because it was the younger generation knows. You know what? For years we watched our idol, the biggest icon of our game from Argentina, getting fouled, getting kicked, and all that. No whistling. Now they want to do it to us. We're not taking it. They did not take it. It did not happen. So 2022 comes, the World Cup, the biggest stage, and teams still have it in mind. Remember, rules and VAR is there, but teams still have it in mind that, you know what, the only way to stop Messi is to foul him. To foul him and his boys, and that results in them getting caught because there's VAR. And the referees need to follow the rules now. It's not like they can ignore things happening like before. Now they have to follow the rules, there's VAR, and Argentina gets penalties. You know, gets penalties like never before. Because teams did not change the strategy, but the rules and VAR is there now. If it wasn't that, Argentina wouldn't get those penalties like before. But now people, that they see that, oh, the rules are favoring Argentina. No, VAR changed the game. Argentina became dangerous because now they have VAR, that if you try and stop them the old way, you're going to get penalized. Players can no longer do that. They're failing to do that. So Messi wins the World Cup. Rigging allegations start just because now VAR favored Messi. No teams. What we're used to as fans, what we're used to as other coaches and teams fouling Messi and his boys is now something that we get punished for. You understand? So comes 2026 again. Remember now Messi has four trophies. Those 4 trophies comes after the VAR introduction, comes after their stopping machine they used to do. Germany won the World Cup 2014 fouling Argentina, and everybody saw it. No one cared. No one even cared. Colombia won their Copa America doing the same. I remember 2021 as well, Messi come off the field. I think he was bleeding. And then 2024 again at Copa America, his ankle was very swollen. Because people know that the only way to stop him is to break him. And when they are trying to do that now in 2026, VAR says no, you cannot do that. You cannot break his boys, you cannot break Messi. Play football, stop breaking them. Some are even trying to dive, so that, you know what, the only way you can stop is them getting cards, and they will fear playing against that. They will fear, because if they get the next card, now they are getting red. And now you are diving so that the player gets a yellow card, and he cannot mark you as much as he was marking you before, because now he fears getting another yellow and getting a red. And then you get a red card for that. You because you already have a yellow, your second yellow for faking it, for trying to make another player get a yellow card, and the world explodes. Everyone screams, it's robbers. No, it's not robbers. There is rules and there is VAR. Now you're getting caught. Salah tried to hook his leg on a on Alvarez, and he knew it wasn't a foul because he tried it and it failed. The ref saw it, and people are like, he got fouled. But no, trying to always get a foul the wrong way now can be checked. This VAR, if that was a foul, I'm telling you, VAR was gonna call after the goal. They were gonna call the ref, and then that gets reviewed. But already they looked at it and they saw Salah trying to push his leg under Alvarez because he was falling now. He was falling because he was trying to turn, and he pushes his leg under Alvarez. Alvarez takes his leg around, try to not catch him, and then we get blamed. So Argentina is not at fault here. The rules have changed. There's VAR. Teams need to remember that. If you go into the game and try to play like old days when Messi was losing titles and trophies and losing games and getting fouled and not getting called, players were getting away with everything. If you try to do that now, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. It's not that Argentina is being favored. Argentina is still Argentina, and the rules are just there because now they can catch you. So stopping Messi and Argentina, the option now is no longer fouling them. Teams and coaches need to come up with another way now. Fouling is no longer working. If you foul them, you won't get caught, and if you get caught, you're gonna lose.